This may be a bit shocking, but I've never watched an entire episode of the show Friends, but somehow I feel really connected to Monica every time I open this closet. Yeah. All kidding aside though, hey girl, hey, this linen closet needs some help. So today we are going to be tackling some linen and closet organization. We are going to be going quick, easy, and affordable options to transform this dumpster fire of a linen closet into something. So it's just kind of, when we moved in 7-8 months ago, a lot of my stuff that I'm like, it needs to go in that closet just kind of got dumped in here, but it wasn't ever organized. So we're taking the time now. Better late than never, you know? Yeah, better late than never. We're gonna go with that. But we're gonna get it organized. That way I can actually find what I need, utilize some of the organization pieces that I have, and also see what organization pieces that I have that I can also utilize in other spaces within my home. So with no further ado, let's just jump into it. I am going to start though by Marie Kondoing this closet. And it's not because I actually believe that the Marie Kondoing method, I know it's Marie Kondo, but the Marie Kondo, are we Marie Kondoing? How are we gonna say that? But however, I don't know that I believe that that method fully works, because even she's come out and said after 3 kids, she's like, oh, forget it, basically. You know, you get the gist. But in this situation, I do want to pull everything out. There's a lot of mismatched stuff on every single shelf. So my plan is to, as I'm pulling it out, yes, I'm talking while I'm doing it. Yes, while I am pulling this out, we are going to be sorting things into piles and categories here on the floor. That way I can see a grouping of all the things, like these half-burnt candles that I have, that I've saved because I want to change the season of my candle, but I'm also a cheapskate and I don't want to just throw the candle away because this is a lot of candle left. I forgot I got these. Aren't they so pretty? Well, that's one shelf done.
A lot of times we start out with the biggest motivation and we're going to get it done. We're so excited about the project and we have all these great organization ideas, or we're at least trying to execute a great organization idea that we saw online. But once you're in the middle of the project and all of the things are laying around you, it can get really overwhelming and daunting. So as you are taking things out, if you do go this method, my biggest suggestion to you to shave off time from the thing that you are working on, whether it's your linen closet, your closet, any project, is to go ahead and sort as you get things out. So group it into categories like I was doing. There's candles. If you have special linens, group like sheets together of, okay, all the queen sheets are here, all of the twin sheets are here, that sort of thing. And doing future you a favor by sorting will make it a lot easier. And then you're starting to be ready to declutter and put things back.
Some of this is like a mystery. I'm like, I don't even know what's in this box. Oh, it's some of my Wright stuff. Completely forgot I had this. I know. I have a candle problem. I did organize the soap. We've run across our first linen of the linen closet. This was just random junk that we found in the closet. I don't know where it goes, but it was in here. So I guess it was a parting gift from the HVAC group. Another basket. Haha, 3 shelves, now empty. thought. I'm gonna be potty fairy. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Well, toilet paper's heavier than I thought. Thanks.
But before we jump too much farther into the video, I did want to quickly introduce myself. Hi, my name is Ashley, and this is my channel, Spoonful of Ashley. We do all kinds of cleaning, organization, decluttering, mom life, decorating, shop with me's. We do a lot of fun homemaking kind of things, and I would absolutely love to have you in the fam. So to do that, you can click the red subscribe button down below, or you can scan that QR code right there on the screen with your handy dandy phone and become a part of our little internet fam.
We're starting to hit the point where I'm like, oh boy, what have I done? We've got a little bit more to pull out, and then we're gonna start organizing. Hopefully the organizing goes a bit faster, we'll see. And I also have more cleaners that I need to pull from the kitchen because I don't really want them in the kitchen cabinet where they are. I'm like, that's space that I could use for kitchen-y things. The cleaners need to be moved into this closet. So remind me to bring those over, okay? Hey, Luce, can you go get me a garbage bag?
Okay, where are you?
Under the kitchen sink.
Got it.
Made it. The linen closet is empty with the exception of the rug that is on the bottom. Ideally, I don't want anything on the floor, but if I do, it'd be like jugs of water or something for our cleaning devices. But even that, I don't know that I want anything on the floor, just to keep it clean, easy to vacuum, keep spider webs and that kind of stuff out of there. So that is kind of my idea, but I do want to wipe these down really quick, so we'll do that and then be able to start putting things back and organizing and getting stuff in a more tidy fashion and less Monica closet, because she seems like a nice person, but I don't want her closet.
We are almost to the exciting part, and that is the organization, you guys. I'm going ahead and with the toilet paper, just leaving it in the packaging. You know, we could do this pretty little basket, put each individual roll in there, but I'm like, you know what? It's gonna save me a basket. I can just grab the container down, get out what I need, and put it right back. Now with this, I do have a loose container, so we are utilizing some baskets that I've already owned. And that's what I love about a lot of the organization pieces that I have purchased over the years, is they've been really versatile so that I can continue to use them over and over again. I just put a new tag on them like you are seeing here and be able to label them for whatever they are holding at the time. And this is a great option. These have been really great to hold up. Like I've said, over the lifespan of our family, we've had some of these 5-6 years. And so it's been really nice to reuse them over and over again and be able to, as our family's needs changed or grown, those pieces have still worked with us. So with this, I'm using these woven baskets. Anything that we use to wipe, a tissue, flushable wipes, baby wipes, all that stuff I'm putting on this top. It's not something that you grab every day, so I don't mind it being on the top shelf. Things that we are getting in and out of every single day, I am going ahead and putting those in that center shelf. So we'll get to that in just a bit. If you are wanting to check out some of my favorite organization products, I will have a QR code here on the screen that you can scan, or a link down in the description box. These are some of my favorites. Full transparency, it is an affiliate link, so if you do click on it, I do make a small commission for any of your purchases, but I do really appreciate it, and you aren't charged any extra when you do that. But Always like to give that little disclaimer, but these pieces have been great. But let's keep going ahead. This was kind of a bunch of random stuff that we're taking out of a basket, doing that because I needed this size for all of my candles. And yes, they actually did fit, you guys.
These are heavy. I'm trying to move the camera. It's a little hard. I'm just keeping it real over here. I want to have all the angles. But man, this is hard. Okay, whew, we made it. I'm gonna not put this super high because it's a lot of weight. We need to check with the hubby and have him enforce these? I don't know. I'll put it on the edge. Maybe that'll help. Okay, so you can't see the basket, but I am going to go in again with one of those little tags and just put extra candles. We have eyes. We can see this, obviously, but sometimes it's just nice to have things labeled. This one, it's a little easier to know because like this is specifically flushable wipes. These are baby wipes. So from a distance and above height, obviously it's a little bit more important than this, but I don't know. I just like a good label. All right, extra candles. Groundbreaking work over here. And where's the lid? Oh, there it is. Okay. I don't want my marker to dry out. Okay. All right, got that. So that's on. Since I have all of these cleaners, I'm gonna go ahead and just work from the largest section of those, which are all those mini toilet cleaners that we ended up with when we moved. We got like 3 or 4 Sam's Club packs, so we've got a lot. We've got plenty to clean our toilets until Kingdom Come, basically. So I'm just gonna include this. It's not matching the aesthetic, but you know what? It's a linen closet, not a Pinterest project, okay? It doesn't have to win design awards for something that's behind closed doors. I just don't want it to look like Monica's, okay? Do we want that there? No, I think we want it over here. Yeah, we want it over here. Right. I'm just shoving the extra handle in here. I do have other handles because the Sam's Club pack came with a handle, and then it also came with multiple of the packs. And so what I'll do is have some of the packs in a caddy, but the other handles are Velcro stripped to the back side of the toilet, so it's hidden in there. So I can just grab one of these, run in, pop it on, clean it, throw it in the trash can, we're done. Makes it easy. I'm not carrying around some nasty brush from place to place, and I also don't have that just sitting in the floor. I don't know, to me that's a little, anymore I feel like that's gross. So I like these a little bit better.
I will say, after buying multiple containers, especially these acrylic style containers over the years, I still love them because they are clear. But I will say, when you are looking at them, make sure to get some that the edges are straight. Some of them kind of go out to an angle and almost make a Y shape or a V shape on the sides. And that means it's going to take up space. And when you set 2 of those containers beside of each other, the parts that are touching at the top, there's going to be this empty space in the bottom. So unless you're going for that look, that would be a suggestion, is to get straight up and down containers. I do find myself using these a lot more than the others. Also with this container, I am putting liquids in the closet. And so for those, because with that, I can see all of the cleaners in the container. I don't have a huge stock of those. I've not bought a ton and oversupplied my linen closet or cleaning stash just because I wanted to try new products. So we have things that I love, I enjoy using, they work for us. And so those are what I have stocked here. And also I wanted it to be inside of that container to help with if any of the containers leaked, they fell over or anything, it would catch the liquid. So it's not running down onto any other linens or pieces inside of the closet. I had some back stock of a couple multi-purpose cleaners that I wasn't able to do that with. I didn't have a container that would fit for them at the time, but once I can find one, I do want to kind of switch those out of the wicker basket just in case. As you are organizing, try to work from the largest group. I know we've already mentioned this, but sometimes that it gets lost of like, oh, well, I'm just going to start grabbing this or this and that, or you might grab what's closest to you. But seriously, taking the time to look and be like, okay, this group of things, like the toilet paper was a huge thing. We had quite a few cleaners. Those types of things actually clear out space. So for one, you're seeing stuff visually disappear from around you. So when you're sitting in the middle of all of your clutter, it's slowly going away. As you find things that you need to declutter, put them in a declutter box. Start out the project with having either a bag or a box or a basket or something nearby that this is your declutter, this is your trash section. So for me, I just turned the bag that the paper towel or the toilet paper containers had came in, I turned that into my trash bag. So that was that. I had my daughter grab another trash bag that I could use to put our donate items in instead. So I had a donate bag going, and that really helped. So anything that you immediately see that you're like, yeah, we need to get rid of this in whatever form, whether it's still in good condition, someone else can use it, or if it is just absolutely trash and it needs to go, it helps you eliminate some of those things.
Mid-project, this is what we're looking like. Got a lot of the stuff over here empty. We've got a few organizers left. Need to do the bug refills. Those might actually be full traps, I think. And then I need to check and see if that goes to my steam mop. So I need to decide if I want to keep that in here or where, because that is the steam mop's actually in our coat closet, which is a whole other project we need to work on too, but not today. Today we're working on the linen closet. So I need to decide where that's gonna go. And then all the extra organizers. These are metal dividers, so I'll probably use those when I'm doing some of the linens possibly. And I also have these baskets that I can organize sheets into, so I can do like queens in some, twins in another, that sort of thing. And then I have extra like decor, random home decor that's like basic decor that can kind of be used in any season. Although some of it I might actually pull out right now and put with my Christmas, no kidding.
Moving on to the actual linens of the linen closet. So for this, I'm going and starting with our queen sheets. We have the most of those, and I am just simply taking the pillowcase that I have and wrapping the rest of the sheets, the fitted sheet, the flat sheet, and the other pillowcases into that and sitting it inside of this basket. You can see what the print of the sheets are. I've got the tag on the front of the basket saying that they are queen sheets, so I can easily grab some out of here when I need some. I'm just going to repeat this process for all of our queen sheets, and then I'm going to repeat the exact same process for some of the twin sheets that we have. And that way, anyone looking, if I'm like, hey, yeah, you can grab something out of the linen closet, and someone's helping, they can easily see what they need to grab. So these were really inexpensive. Snagged them on Prime Day, but they're still really good and really cheap even without Prime Day. They just have the fold out little bottom. I love that they have the mesh front so you can see inside of them. They are really lightweight and also super affordable. So if you're looking for a good option for a linen closet, even a regular clothes closet, anything like that, these are fantastic for that. I will say I was a little bummed the wire dividers, shelf dividers that I had did not work on the shelves here in our linen closet. We have this same wire shelving in some of the other closets in our home, and they worked great on the shelves in there, but for some reason they just were not fitting inside of this. They were touching the wall and it just wouldn't secure into place, and so they kept popping out. So didn't work, but I am going in with this zipper basket that I have grabbed. I think this was a Walmart find. If I can link it, if they still have it, I will link it down below. It doesn't space save or like suck down or anything, but for these blankets I didn't really want to. This one is a classic. I'm going to take this and actually put it up in our playroom, but that I have had since I was a little girl, been a Pooh Bear girl forever. So that was a fun sentimental find to find there. But we do have lots of throw blankets that we've collected and been given over the years. I think people know we like blankets, but got those in there as excess. We've got our Christmas ones out now, so we don't need those. But now we are on to just cleaning up the trash, getting things out of the way, and continuing to move through all those little piles, figuring out where they need to go. A lot of it I was able to put into this closet. A lot of it was stuff that we need and use for cleaning machines that we have, stuff like that. So as I get to live with this linen closet, I'm sure we will make tweaks. We will do some extra decluttering after this. But I was happy that it all fit really great, and all of our stuff, it's very easy to find now. So that was super exciting. Going in, sorting all of the rest of our organizers and getting those kind of put away so that as I'm working on other projects throughout the house, I can actually find my organizers, which is so exciting. It's really nice when you're working on a project and you're like, I know I have this. I don't have to buy this. I have this. Why would I need to do that? And you can actually find the pieces that you know for a fact that you own.
Three-quarters of the way through the project update. So we've got the lantern that I took out with the candle in it. That is going to stay right here. This is my front door decor, and that way November 1st, I can put it out and take down my Halloween. But it's in here because I don't want to look like a complete crazy person, even though 90% of my house is decorated for Christmas. I've got a pillowcase. I'm going to put that in the sectional in our couch. It has storage underneath, and that's where I've been keeping our pillowcases. So I need to just put that with the rest of the pillow covers. That is going to go to the garage, possibly donated, given away. I need to check with hubby, but like, do we need to keep this? Like, I don't know that we need a backup vent cover for our central unit, like vents, but maybe. This is that Christmas blanket that I showed earlier. It is gonna go upstairs into the playroom. I'm gonna probably put this in one of the bathrooms for a little towel holder, possibly. I'm gonna test it out, and if I don't find a space that I love for it, I'm gonna go ahead and pass it on to someone else so it's not just taking up space. Obviously, this is my tripod. This, I thought it was like a glass jar, but it is apparently a top to a light fixture that I don't think we have anymore. So this is probably gonna, I don't know what to do with this. Do you get rid of it? Do you throw it away? Do you donate it? I don't know. I'm a little torn. This candle was the one candle that wouldn't fit, but it has like very little in the bottom. Like it has been burned. This one actually smelled really good. Dried lavender and sage from DW Home. If you see any, this one was wonderful. And then these are baskets that are going to go upstairs to the girls' linen closet that I also need to organize. It's not as bad. It's not a Monica closet. It's just, it needs a little bit of organization, and yeah, it just needs a little bit of organization, but it's not Monica level. Got a cup that I was using, the lid and the straw broke for it. Well, mainly the lid. I actually still have the straw, but the lid broke on it. And so I was just using it to rinse out, because I really like that cup, you guys. So I was using it to rinse out like sinks and showers and stuff before we got handles. This little hook needs to go upstairs to the girls' room. It does have the screws with it. That is garbage. That is decor. Those are picture frames that I want to get put up, and then a couple knick-knacky random things that do not need to go in this. This is the only bag of donate stuff. So it's literally a mattress cover, and I think like a pillowcase is in there. And that's it. That's going in the donate. This is now garbage other than the pins. So we can toss that to that pile over there. And the floor is visible again, you guys. This is so exciting. So exciting. The linen closet looks like this, and I've actually added a couple of things. I've taken some stuff out, I've added some things, but this is being really, this feels so good. Like I feel like a weight is lifted, and it's like every time I open this closet, I'm not like, oh, it's still on the to-do list. So this feels seriously so stinking good. So we'll do a full tour here in just a second, but let's go ahead, finish up the cleaning, and that way we can have that satisfying after shot. All right, we are on to the satisfying after and the tour. So I didn't get another spot figured out yet for the rug. I would still like to do that, but the bottom, other than that, is tidy. Here on this very first shelf, I have this bag that we had previously, and I'm using that to put our blankets and things in. I've got my baskets over here with extra organization pieces. So as I organize things, that section will actually empty out. It's just kind of a good central location to keep them right now, so I know where my organization pieces are. I've got a few other little baskets that I could use vertical space to sit up sideways. Got our balloon pump there for birthdays and such. I feel like I have other birthday stuff, so that may get expanded or moved to the garage. I don't know, we'll see. That's a TBD on that one. Got this basket of stuff that I have that's extra, like I said, decor pieces and things that I can pull from that's like basic year-round decor. I've got queen sheets, I've got twin sheets here. Up here I've got my big basket of candles that I need to pull from and burn. Got all of my cleaners here, and I wanted to make sure with this one, again, that it was a clear container, no slots, nothing that if the container decided to leak or ended up kind of tipping onto its side, that it would leak down onto anything else. So it's gonna catch that, and I can take it, wipe it out really easy and clean it. Have some drawers here that I've got microfibers and things in. So that is really easy. I've got our trash bags for the bathroom trash cans in here. And then also just some little outlet covers from when the girls were babies. We've just not installed those in this house. We kind of don't need them at their ages. Got that basket of all of our plentiful cleaners for the toilet. Got soap up here, hand soaps, and then I do have my little organization vents for all of my command hooks. Got our batteries stored in here, more command hooks because I like to decorate and I need multiple sizes. And then I have a little tool container now. I had this one, it was empty. And so I have our electric screwdriver, box cutter, all that stuff, and then also an extra extension cord in there. And at the tip top, I have a little basket here. This is my shower cleaner that I love. So I can just grab this whole basket and be able to take it and the cleaner to the bathroom, clean. I've got these little handheld thin brushes. I've got a little smaller handheld bristle brush that is in there. Love all of those as well. And then in this, I did put those microfibers and like reusable cleaning pads for my steam mop and that. I don't know if these things will stay in here. I haven't fully decided. I do have our backup Zevo with our little bug lights. Got those in there. It's probably a little bit big, but I had the empty container. It fit there. It held those things. So I'm like, for the time being, I'm going to use that. Got our light bulbs over here in this basket. Up top, I do have our back stock of all-purpose cleaners. Got a 4-pack or something for 15 bucks, I think, on Amazon. So I'm like, I'm set with all-purpose cleaners for now, but I didn't want them down here with everything else. And then all of our wipeable things, baby wipes, tissues, flushable wipes, and then toilet paper there on the tippy top. So that's how it turned out. This feels really good. I can see everything. It's organized. And even if anyone else needed to open up the closet, they can easily see things. They're not having to rummage through, which was my life before doing this project. So honestly, this feels amazing. And it took me about an hour and a half to do, which is really nice. So I'm happy with this. I'm sure I will make modifications and tweaks as I use the system, but now we have a system. So now we're just improving from there. It's not a hot mess express. But that is going to do it for today's video. This feels so good, but I hope you were able to get something done, hang out with me, maybe it gave you the motivation to tackle something that you've been procrastinating onto. I promise it does not take as long as we build it up in our head. Like literally, we spend more time building up the project than actually doing it, or at least I do. So maybe I'm a unicorn and I'm the only person on the planet that does that, but I would probably bet that I'm not. So hopefully it helped you get up, get moving, and tackle something on your own. Thank you for being here though. Thank you for being part of my end of the video club. And you'll have to let me know. You have to put some little cleaning emojis, some bubble emojis down there, and let me know what is a project that you are putting off so bad, but you're gonna feel so good when it's done. So let me know down in the comments, but thank you again for watching. Love you guys. Bye.